It's no way in the world like I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not getting no hair extensions, no. Like when you see the dudes with the plugs,
have you seen that? Where they're like, I seen bald dudes where they got some new shit where you had to put like a whole paste, like some kind of like, you know, swimming cap, and then like a whole new swimming cap, and then like a whole new like.
No, you talking about that Beijing, that spray shit?
What's in the box? What's in the f***ing box?
So what's up, man? What, we rolling?
You live?
Oh, we been rolling.
All right, we been live. Let's go. Been live this whole time, Rob. Yeah.
Yes.
Sitting down with me, man.
Yes,
what's up, bro?
Not much, bro. Just handling shit.
You got some breaking news?
Take my talents. Take my talents to San Francisco, bro. To art school, bro. California College of the Arts. One of the top art schools, you know what I'm saying? About to go there and just open up my mind, bro, and kind of create some relationships, a lot of resources, new area, just kind of set the reset button, man, and get into this shit, man. Get into this real art shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you said you applied to a few different places, right? I remember you telling me you were applying when you were getting done with school right here, you know, locally. How was it? You know, getting accepted, you're probably waiting for how long? Like, once you had sent everything out?
I finished school late last year, so I was completely done with my associate's degree. And then I just been waiting. I applied to schools, a lot of schools, you know, denied me, which is cool. That's all good.
Motivation, that's all.
Yeah, no, it is. But at one point, I was a little discouraged because most of the schools had denied me. And I was just like, hey, I just gotta work. Like, I'm just gonna work. But then last month, I got, you know, acceptance letter from CCA, and it was real, bro. I actually shed a couple tears. Like, damn, okay, it's about to really go down. Like, I got art school. You know what I'm saying? Today, once the bigger picture is kind of like put on the table, that's gonna, you know, elevate you. It is really about you. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into yourself and like literally. Making those type of moves, man. We don't all get those type of, you know, those type of decisions to make and be able to go to school. Like, we are already in our, you know, our careers basically, but it's really just our gifts, our passion that we doing, bro. You do, you know, what you do, I do what I do, and everybody around us kind of like already doing it. You know, really, like most people wouldn't even be going to school at this point. But it's still a lot for me to learn. I've only been paying for 5 years, really. So it's to me, I'm like, I still got a couple years for sure of like real learning.
And you say that because it's when because I think we're on the same boat there. You say, you know, 5 years really because that's where I believe, not to speak for you, but where you really like. It's like, I'm in, I'm
recognized what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, so I would say the same thing about myself.
San Fran got so much to offer. It got so much history, but it is a very congested city. And that's how congested cities are. Like, that's how New York is, man. Like, it never stops. It's like, they can't even clean up the city, really.
It's same like LA. I mean, you have LA with over 4 million people. That's why you see the homeless.
So it's levels of homelessness. So it's mental like people, it's mental illness. It's people that just had a hard month. Some people got laid off their job. You know what I mean? Some people, it's just like different. You gotta literally figure out mentally where these people at, because some of these people can be just put, you know, get them a job or get them something, get them on their feet, and they back into, you know, living a regular life. But if you don't know where to go, you know what I mean, or you are on the street, your mental ain't gonna be in that state.
Yeah. Have you seen, I'm about to switch topics. I know you saw a Boogie tear his ACL. Boogie cousin.
I mean, the people that I seen him playing with, though, I wouldn't have been playing with those people.
Okay, I didn't see that footage yet.
I seen footage.
It was a pickup, right?
It was like one dude that was like had his hands up here, like I shouldn't even have been here with him. But it was like he should be taking it easy. If I'm gonna get injured, I'm getting injured in an NBA game.
Right.
100%. Like, especially if I done already messed up something.
Yeah.
I'm only getting injured on the NBA court.
I like what the NBA's at right now. I like all the moves that happen. I like Paul George and Kawhi on the Clippers. I like Westbrook going to the Rockets. Seeing him and James Harden. I like all these little duels that are you know,
all in the West.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Wild Wild West. Did you ever have like, whether as a kid or what you said once you got a little older, like what you wanted to be? Like well, man, I want to be a basketball player, bro. I want to be a doctor. I want to be.
Really, man, I cannot ever say that I knew what I wanted to do when I was younger, bro.
Right.
It, literally, not even in high school. It was like,
Me neither, aside from the fact that I just love basketball. What's your process when you're starting a piece? Maybe one that's not for a specific client. Maybe not one where individuals looking for specifics, but where you're just going to put a piece together for maybe one of your art shows. How do you go about it? Are you inspired by maybe something you've seen in a movie, on the streets, by life in general? Or do you go in there and just say, okay, whatever starts flowing, whatever starts coming out? What's that process like for you?
It's a very like freestyle process. Like, I don't sketch out nothing like or anything like that. I might have a vision for something. Like I might be like, oh, I want to add lights.
Yeah.
So I would just think about my artwork and how can I like add a new element to it, because I don't really change my style. I'm not really like all over the place, but I will change like maybe how it's, you know,
presented.
How I present it, or like the elements that it has to it. So
Yeah.
Inspiration, bro, that comes really from inside, bro. It's just like the hunger for growing up, you know what I mean? If it's not that, then it's really just like the things that's going on around me. Like we inspire each other sometimes,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You might
100%.
I might come over here and see you doing something like, okay, man, let me go do something. Like
Yeah.
it might not be like what you doing, it's not like in your, but it's still like, okay, that's a push. Like
right.
let me take that energy and I'm gonna go make something new. But yeah, I kind of just flow though, man. I kind of believe in people. You can plan things, but like sometimes if it doesn't go accordingly, and you kind of feel like you didn't do what you're supposed to do, or it kind of feel like a fail. So I just keep shooting jumpers, bro, until they all going in. I think that's what people have to learn is like the process. Like
right, it is a process.
Yeah, understand it's a process, and understand that everything has a start, and kind of like a middle, and then a finish. Like so, I'll kind of like build my mental to understand like that end part, because if I get caught up in that start and middle part, then you kind of get a little bit discouraged, like, oh, it don't look like, you know, but you realize how many things you've completed, right? And you like, okay, it's totally different, you know what I'm saying? Right. But we have a lot of control too in the art world.
That's another thing where sometimes I feel like I mess up, and sometimes you got to remind yourself, or you may remind me, like, dude, you can't mess up. Like
you're in full control.
Yeah, you're in full. Like, you're in
start over if you want to, or however you want to do it. But you never really can mess up because you are in control of the end result. So if it's not going well in the middle, don't hang your head. Like let's keep pushing, because eventually you're gonna get to the top of the mountain. It's gonna look, and then even once you get to the end, you can still tweak it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at those things no more, like, because I know that it kind of just affects the mind as far as like the process. Like,
I get a lot of questions asked on like social media about how to do this or how to go about that, or tips and this and that. I keep it very simple. It's patience. You need the patience, consistency, and just practice. Like there's no way around it. There's no way around it. If it's 15 minutes, you maximize those 15 minutes. If it's an hour, you maximize that hour. And you got to be patient, because you're not going to just get great overnight. You know, it takes days, weeks, months, years.
Consistency gonna get you to that point.
The consistency, and then you got to do a consistency.
With the practice don't mean just go shoot jumpers. Like that means go do your research.
Exactly.
Go do these things. Go do these things that's within like you able to practice. You able to get the information that you need. Right. And don't always just go ask the person that's doing something. Yes. I love to help people, man, but I'm like, I didn't get to this point by just going to ask people questions. Like, yeah, I might need a question answered every now and then, but for the most part, I gotta go do the research.
You gotta put in the work yourself.
Yeah, because the more that you do that, and the more that you put in that work, then it's gonna start to be like second nature. Like some of the things that you might thought you couldn't do, or some of the things you want to do, they're gonna start coming a little bit easier to you. And you just gotta put yourself in that mindset to be able to go get that info yourself, because it's crucial, man. Like everybody ain't out here to
There's no handouts.
Yeah, you gotta find a way up on that boat.
Right. If you really want it,
if you want to get on the boat, you gotta
yeah.
find a way. If you take 2 weeks off, you go work out.
Yeah.
You work out for 6 months, bro. But you take off like 2-3 weeks, bro.
It feels,
You gonna notice it. You gonna feel it. Everything. When you go back, it's like you gotta start all over again. So if you wanna,
for sure,
be in and you know what I mean, and really get better and master that craft, you have to do it every single day. Some days you don't want to do it. Sometimes you feel like you barely did anything. All of those things add up. It's like you putting coins in there.
And before you had got heavy into painting, right? You started off. You didn't, if I remember right, you didn't really start off straight into painting. You started off with fashion first, right? You were into clothes and you were getting that going.
Yeah, I had a clothing line, which is called In the Stars. Kind of came up with that. It's like an independent brand. It's kind of like we kind of asked the question like, what makes you independent? So even if you, whatever you do in life, if you love your job and you're good at it, like what makes you independent?
Right.
Like, that led me to the next thing I was doing, which was NDSLA, which was Independent Stars of Los Angeles. So you can kind of see they kind of have like a little bit of
play off words.
Yeah, play off each other. I mean, it was really just like the revamp of In the Stars, basically, kind of like to make it better and to like think of it on a whole new scale. But then that led back to just me doing my stuff under Rob Hill. But I was painting on clothes before I started even to touch a canvas. Like I was painting. That was my canvas.
Right,
basically. Yeah, so it wasn't working out at first because I was using regular paint on clothes. So the clothes was like a brick. You feel me? Like you run around being a clown.
It's like a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, you get a clown, your shirt snap. You're breaking that.
Again, it's crazy how life works. It's especially in my case, like dealing with a lot of my good friends work regular 9 to 5s. You know, it's not many people I can go to that understand, whether it's Bug, right? Whether it's yourself or someone like Renee now, you know, after meeting him, individuals that work for themselves that can relate to what I may be going through. I got a good friend of mine, the father of my godson, you know, always has great advice. But at the end of the day, there's just certain things that people that work a 9 to 5 just won't understand what it's like trying to do this, right? Being an entrepreneur or trying to run your own business or trying
9 to 5s is cool, but
it's nothing against it at all, but it's just, you know, you work at whatever job you're at, you can probably go online or you have your coworkers or human resources that you can talk to get info. Where the fuck's my human resources at? And you're saying it's you, it's me, it's Boogie, it's people that are in the same type of field of work.
You kind of share that same work ethic too.
Yeah, that's the thing, the same type of vision, the same type of personality, because if you're on some fuck shit, if you're just out there just negative energy and vibes all the time, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool off of that. You're just gonna be a negative Nancy all the time. Like, you know, I don't care how good you are, what you do it's just bringing me down. And so I'm straight off of that. So when you come across great people, you gotta keep those people in your circle. Whoa, what was that? Okay. Oh, it was ice. I was like, yo, what was that? Yeah, I was like, yo, we gotta throw hands right now. Rob, you in the Coast Guard, you go first. Anyways, man, I'm gonna get you out of here real soon. But I know before we get you out of here, you had just recently dropped some masks, right? Some headband, man. Let's see them. You got a couple right here. Let's put these motherfuckers out. Let's see the headband first. Let's see that. Okay.
Right here, man. The dope thing about this is kind of like to go off what you just said. It's like meeting dope people and creating, man, with the people that's truly trying to do what they want to do in life, man. And I did this collaboration with it's a brand called Urban Trademark. My boy Go, he's like the headwear specialist, bro.
Yeah, I seen that.
He's the man when it comes to the headwear. So just as crazy as the story was with us, man, I met him in the barbershop.
Crazy.
And I never talk to people in the barbershop that I go to. And he had his stuff with him, and he would just and he was kind of just talking about, you know, his stuff and kind of like working. So I was like, you know, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, you know, but still, you know, you never know with people. But I ended up linking up with him, man, and bro, he had the same vibe, bro. He was on the same thing. He had the same energy. He was about his work ethic, everything. You know what I mean? Like, it added up for me to say, okay, let's do something. You know what I mean? Plus, I don't really print, and I don't do a lot of collaborations with my artwork. Just for, that's just my preference. But,
and it's dope, and you can see that the quality is legit. The print, the ink, everything is on.
You go headband here, you know what I'm saying? You can go Tupac on them, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Whatever you want to do, or you can kind of just wear it as like a.
And that goes along with the mask as well, right?
You can wear this like in your back pocket as kind of like a bandana type thing, or you can wear. We got the mask too, man.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
That's dope. Airport,
right.
Hospitals, whatever.
Right,
you want to just be swagging.
Anything. On the run, about to rob a bank.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Don't rob no banks. But
that's on you. Yeah. You do the crime, you do the time.
And where can they find these pieces at?
I have these on my website, which is robhill-art.com, and they also on urbantrademark.com as well, man.
I'll put that in the link.
Man. But that's quality, man. Quality. Right. He's about quality. I'm about quality. That's how this thing came together, and it's been doing its own thing. He believes in like letting things like sell themselves. Like it's good and it's gonna sell. It'll sell. Exactly. So you put the conscious mindset into like wanting to make something dope, then the people gonna make they move off of that. So
like the quality of it, the fabric, the material. Even those masks, it's not just like some dingy kind of stuff. Like along with this foam case, it's like you can see the layers in here. Well stitched and everything. I like the fact that it expands like that too.
For the big face people.
All those shoes, this just look hard. So
we artists, man. We needed something like that, man. Something fresh.
So for sure, man. So I'm excited for your for this new venture that you're about to go on, man. I'm 100% proud of you, bro. You're about to kill it up. I'm about to go, making that trip to San Fran.
We're making that trip.
Yeah, we doing that, man. We might get a little bit of trouble out there, but Rob Hill. Let everyone know where they can find you at overall.
Oh, man. Instagram at robhill.art, ROBHILL.art, ART. And my website, of course, which will be in the link and will be in the description. And man, you might catch me walking around or something. In the flesh.
Got the little baby face, got the fresh haircut. Okay.
I'm older than what you think.
Hey, thank you for sitting down with me. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. We done, we out.